The Corsair K70 RGB Mark II low-profile rapid-fire mechanical gaming keyboard's name is too long, but let me do a quick overview for you before going into some other detail, so that way if you're not interested, you can get out of here. It's all about saving time. It's a fairly quiet and nice typing experience, but as far as I can tell, it gives no advantage over others in-game. It has some nice features like dedicated media keys, a detachable palm rest, and extra USB port on the back. Nice build quality with aluminium top plate, usual rubber feet and stands, Cherry MX speed switches, and keycaps that don't feel cheap, they're decent. It does still have the unprofessional looking font that I really wish they'd stop using. This font on the K95 RGB looks way better, in my opinion. I don't care about the extra light. And a more important negative, it has a potentially annoying ping sound, which is found on a lot of mechanical keyboards, not just this one. This one just has it a bit louder, and the spacebar still needs some work, but is better than the other Corsair keyboards. They could probably work on making these keyboards smaller too, but the features it has makes it okay. And the RGB lighting is very smooth. The logo looks amazing, of course. No keyboard is perfect, you just have to find what's right for you. Let's talk about the user experience. First, typing. I've been concerned that Corsair keyboards were getting louder and louder. This one has gone the opposite direction and then some. It's like typing on Cherry MX Silent. It's amazing. Here's a listen. The key chatter is very low too, which is a sign of quality, no rattles. The keys are well stabilized. I wasn't expecting to like the low profile keyboards, but I have to say this one's really nice. It depends what you like. But the minor concern for me is the spacebar. It has a bit of a click to it, maybe something to do with the stabilizers, I'm not sure. It's not a deal breaker, but it is something that I hope they continue to improve. So the switches have a dampened feel, but I like it. That harshness that you sometimes get on mechanical keyboards is gone with this. So yes, a bit more like a membrane, but still feels solid like a mechanical. As for low profile, I did some latency and in-game testing, and I can't find an advantage. Also did a typing test. My accuracy and speed seems about the same as the other keyboards. I actually don't like typing on laptop keyboards, so thankfully this doesn't feel like one. It feels like something in between, but more on the side of mechanical. And it seems because there is less travel distance, there is less chance of wobble. It feels like a tighter, more refined typing experience, so I've really enjoyed it. Everything else feels good too. I'm usually pretty happy with Corsair quality, and some extras. They also include a keycap puller and some extra caps. You could use O-rings to make it even quieter. Unfortunately, that trick doesn't work with the spacebar, but here's a quick listen. Left arrow has the O-ring. So this should be a really good choice for streamers. I don't use the palm rests anymore, but this one has a rubberized texture. The rest is plastic. Definitely prefer not using it. Now, usually I'd go through the software, but I've done this too many times. You can make macros and bind each key to what you want. But let's take a quick look at some of the new lighting instead. Lewis is the man behind these custom lighting themes. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out his YouTube channel, but he has made themes for games like Fortnite, Overwatch, Doom, PUBG, and more. Corsair software can get really complicated, especially when doing custom lighting, so if you want the custom profiles without all the fuss, definitely check those out. I've been using Corsair keyboards ever since I got the K95 RGB, and I think this K70, combined with an Elgato Stream Deck, could replace that. I'd have no reason to keep using the rather large K95. Obviously this would be a more expensive way of doing it, but it's also more versatile, and that's in use and just setting it up on the desk. If everything I've talked about sounds like it's right for you, then I can recommend it. Really enjoyed my time on it, and I'm going to continue using it as my main. But as always, it's personal preference and you have to find what you like. Either way, hope that helps for now. Usual links in the description if you want to help support the channel. Subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll catch you in the next.